The next thing we're going to do is our adorable little Christmas wreath. And because this already has the holes in, you don't need a hanger. If you're just going to put it, you can put the bow if you're going to put it on your tree. So I gave you 2 of one color and then 1 for a bow, but you can mix and match it any way you choose. So the first thing you're going to do is get the 2 colors, the matching colors. You could do different colors if you want. You'll see as we make it. I don't know how that would look. I didn't try that part. But the first thing you want to do is line them up like this. And at the top, you're just going to wrap them around each other, make a nice knot. Make sure that's nice and tight right there. And then all we do is you're going to use your finger. Now your fingers are a little bit smaller than mine. You might want to use 2. I just did 1. You put your finger in there and then you wrap the bottom. I did 3 times. Take it out, put your finger in again, wrap it around 3 times because you want it tight, and you do this the entire way down. 2, 3. Again, try it with just 1 finger, but if the holes are too small, you probably will want to do 2 fingers. Whichever hand you don't write with. It's not your strongest hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops. And then the last one, you want to do it all the way to the edge if you can. So it doesn't look like much here, right? So now you gotta put it in the circle and attach it just by those ends, wrapping them around each other. We love chenille sticks because they're so bendable and there's just the greatest colors and so much you can do with them. So make sure that's nice and tight together, and then make your circle, and you wanna make sure all of the circles that your fingers were in, they're all nice and flat, and start bending them out so they make wider circles. See, even mine are not very fat and wide, and you want nice big round ones. And again, so once you got it stretched out, get it down the size you want. Still doesn't look that great. The bow adds so much. So what I did for the bow was take it in there, you want it kind of even, and then wrap it around twice, and then I just formed my bow just by forming the little circles, and then another circle, and then I've just wound my circles around each other twice to make a nice tight a tight bow. Then make the bows, stretch them out, make them whatever shape you want. Make sure they're both in front of the wreath. This, you could curl up the bottoms if you want. Mine are really uneven this time. It's a little harder to do it backwards. But you can cut these. Remember, even the little scissors that I sent you guys before, they do cut. You just got to go right at the edge. So, and with this one, I didn't like how it turned out the first time. I actually took it all off and I did it again. So just because you've bent it one direction, it doesn't mean that it's going to be stuck that way forever. So this one, I would play with it for a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of my bow. I think it came out a little funny, so I might redo it. But there you go. So again, the first one came out so much better, but I did do that bow 2 times, so don't be concerned about doing it 2 times. Again, I would try the first twist when you put those 2 on 1 finger and see if that's going to be a big enough circle for you. You'll figure it out in 2. If not, put 2 fingers in and wrap it around. And don't do it too tight. You want to make sure you can get your fingers out, okay? Enjoy. Super cute. I love this one. This is probably my favorite one this month.